Previously on ApprenticeEh.
Happy King's Day.
Threepio, you're so weird.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, Corrado.
So, a couple people have asked. There was a very big Eve battle for those interested in my video gaming life. Eve is a really cool game because it is very much a sandbox. So they made an environment, and it's not like there's quests, but it's not like World of Warcraft where you kind of just go here and do this. It's very much a sandbox where you can like own systems, claim things. It's as close to a real life space simulator as you can get that I've seen so far. So we were in this huge battle that happened, and it was, I think, the second largest battle in wormhole history, because we live in wormholes, not to sound too complicated. And so basically what happens is, if you look at the game, there are basically major corporations, major powers. There's about 7 of them that were in the wormhole space, and a lot of them have disbanded and are no longer a thing. So there are about 5 major corporations left in wormhole space, and I'm part of one of them. So we don't necessarily like some of the other ones. We have friends with some, but you know how it goes, politics, and sometimes it's fun to blow people up. So they decided that they wanted to kick us out of our system. So 3 of the largest ones came into our home to kick us out and blow up all our stuff and kick us out. And so it was 3 versus 1. And we tried to get our buddies in, the other 2 remaining ones, but we couldn't get them in. So it was basically they just destroyed most of our system in one fell swoop. But then we basically had a second chance to like still protect everything. And the days were flying by, and we were trying to get our backup in. Our backup never came because we just didn't work. They tried, we just couldn't get them in. It's very complicated. I'm going to keep it really simple. So then we were all online, and we're like, okay, we have to have one giant fight because we have like one shot. If we don't win this fight or take this fight, they're just going to destroy our system and we're going to lose everything. So we were waiting and waiting for our buddies to come in. They never came. And we're like, okay, you know what? We just need to do it right now. And so we just randomly came up with a really quick strategy and just warped everything in. Literally, we threw everything at them. The saying that we joked was, if you're going to throw the kitchen sink at someone, make sure the house is attached. So that's what we did. And we literally grabbed everything we had, threw it at them when they were not expecting it, and some quick tactics, unlike some preventive measures. And we ended up destroying their entire capital fleet of their big ships. Most of our big ships died at the same time. It was like a queen for queen kind of situation, but because we took out all their big stuff, they really weren't able to continue their invasion as easily, and then we were able to form up a secondary, basically, fleet to fight them, and they weren't expecting such a big turnout, and we ended up turning the tides, and they gave up. They resigned. 3 versus 1, and we won. So now we got to keep all our stuff, the stuff that wasn't already destroyed. And it was one of the biggest fights that went down in wormhole history. Not the biggest. I think it was the second biggest. I think I read somewhere that if you were to take the amount of in-game money that was destroyed, it was about $30,000 worth. It was pretty big. It was a big fight. So when we were basically prepping for the fight, and then when they turned the power off, I was like, uh-oh. Now is the worst time to lose power and internet. But it was fine because it happened later on in the evening. It was awesome. So anyways, I'm going to link the Reddit post to it below, because the Reddit post can probably explain it better than I can. And yeah, it was awesome. And it was cool to defend it and win against all odds. Underdogs.
I need to go to the bathroom, dog. I'm gonna run you over.
Both dogs are in the exact same position.
See, that's upside down too. Oh man. Alright, I'm moving, sorry. Watch your face. Watch your face. Don't put your face under the chair. Okay. This one's upside down too.
Okay, so as you probably all know, we post the link to the vlog to like all our social media stuff. So we have like Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus, and we have a Tumblr. Okay, so I just went to post the newest vlog on Tumblr, and I got this. I like literally just put the link in like I always do, and it says it's the Women's World Cup 2011 qualifier, USA versus Mexico. And so then I went to the actual link. It's not even remotely the same. That's what the link should be, and that's what the link is. How did that happen? Okay, so we're gonna take this link, copy, add video from the web, paste. What? I'm so confused. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Laptop too, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's not just my computer.
It's super weird. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, well, apparently this video doesn't want to be on Tumblr, so I guess I'll try again later.
Threepio sheds a lot, and so this is what happens.
He hates being brushed, though. And somehow he's okay. It's one of those, like, sticky, rolly things. And somehow he's okay with this. Look out over here already. It's just a bunch of Threepio hair. It's like I'm waxing you right now. Let's look that way. He's like, yeah, cool. I'm cool.
It's a gentle wax.
I'm okay with this. It's also making him very static. I'm gonna make a food bowl for just food. It's one of those things that my mom used to make for birthdays all the time. It's nobody's birthday, but I just really felt like eating a bunch of fruit. So that's what I'm gonna do. For those of you who don't know, it's basically just you just pour orange juice and like pineapple juice in a bowl and then add a crap ton of fruit chunks to it, and then you just eat it with a spoon. So I have a collection of fruit. I'm gonna cut it up and put it in a bowl, and it's gonna be glorious. All done. So good. We have no idea what to call it, but it tastes good. In Dutch it's called a bowl.
A fruit bowl.
I guess, but without the word fruit. If you say bowl,
Yeah.
everybody knows what you're saying, what you're talking about.
Just by the word bowl.
Bowl.
Because I'm gonna have a
But
bowl.
I think it's a French word. Because
Bowl is an
also
English
bowl.
word.
No, but I mean it's not spelled
Entrepreneur is
BOWL. It's spelled something else.
All right. Well, this could be a fruit medley. It could
I
be
called it a fruit punch earlier,
bowl.
and everybody yelled at me.
Yeah.
Made me feel really sad.
I was like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat lunch. And Saskia said, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go make. And in my head, I was like, please say pancakes. Please say
No.
pancakes. And then she goes, fruit punch, and I'm like, oh, well, that's a drink. I don't want
No,
to
it's
drink
not a
food.
drink. It's a
Saskia's like, no, it's gonna have chunks in it. And then everyone in the room was just kind of like, I don't
I'm
think
gonna
I
have
want.
fruit in it. I don't know. It's bowl. It's fruit salad, guys. Just fruit salad.
Home is where the bar is.